Finding the right associate dentist to unlock more freedom, more free time, and fewer hygiene checks is what we do at Dentist Job Connect. If you are looking to hire an associate or find an awesome associate job, please connect with us by texting HIRE to 215-798-9897 or reaching out to us at dentistjobconnect.com. If you would like to scroll through all the open positions we have right now, text job to 215-798-9897 or just check out dentistjobconnect.com. So I am Dr. Nacho Goodman, the founder of Dentist Job Connect. Dental Nachos, Dentist Job Connect is an awesome sponsor of Dental Nachos and a multi-practice owner myself. I'm so proud to have Dr. Seth Skinner sharing with us why he is looking for an associate dentist. But before we get into that, Dr. Seth, just give us a little bit about your journey through this dentisting world.
Yeah, so I'm actually a third generation dentist. So I'm located here in Safford, Arizona, small community in the southeastern portion of Arizona. Yeah, I've just been growing. The community here is growing quite rapidly. It's big mining community, copper mine community, and everybody's into the copper with the EVs and all
Nice,
the electric stuff that's going on.
When did you graduate from dental school?
So I graduated in 2010 from University of Colorado.
Awesome. So you're in Arizona. Now, why are you out there looking for an associate dentist?
Kind of like I mentioned, we're growing, we're trying to expand. We're hoping to start in the next few months our expansion. So currently I have 7 ops. It's myself and another essentially full-time equivalent associate. I've got a couple other guys that come in and do third molars and other stuff, but we're expanding into 5 more operatories and just growing.
Awesome. And you guys currently have an associate dentist working there that you're replacing. Is that part of the why as well?
Yep. So I have an associate that we're replacing and have one that's still here with me full time.
I use these for educational purposes too for dentists because, they taught us so much about finding a job in dental school. And by so much, I mean, they taught us nothing at all. So if a dental student is watching, when you're replacing an associate dentist, when they already have a schedule, that's a great indication that when you get there, you will be the B word, busy enough to have patients. So you graduated in 2010, me 2002. I don't know if you've seen dental school pricing. It has gone, my technical term, nacho nuts. So it is normal to need to make money. These young dentists, Dr. Seth, they're very entitled. I find they're very entitled. They want to do this crazy stuff like eat food and have shelter. Like what kind of entitled people want to eat food and have shelter? And I say that in a joking way because compensation is important. So walk us through, if someone works with you full time, how will they be compensated?
So we've traditionally been compensating just off of a percentage of collections based off of experience. Our associate that we'll be replacing was producing right around $1 million on a 4-day-a-week schedule too. I feel like there's a lot of opportunity to step into that schedule and be producing right away.
So it's reasonable for someone like this to make over $250,000 a year working if they were able to replicate that schedule.
Very, very reasonable.
Awesome. Now, the what's important, right? So if I say, hey, Dr. Seth, come to my office and work with me. We're going to treat you great. I'm going to buy you lunch. Just cover for a day. I'll pay you. But you're going to do class 2s on number 15 on people who don't know how the word open works. You're going to say thanks, but no thanks, Dr. Nacho. So just walk us through what procedures are they expected to do most of the time as an associate in your practice?
So we're pretty rural in Safford, about a 3-hour drive for most specialties. So we definitely are looking for somebody that's willing and capable to do an array of procedures, not just the DO on number 15.
Yeah.
Molar endo is a huge thing. A lot of emergencies that we see, patients that only come when it hurts. And, nearest endodontist is 2.5 hours away. So we want you comfortable doing molar endo, molar extractions, even some third molars. Like I mentioned before, I have a guy that comes and does sedations in third molars, but some people don't want to be put to sleep, or, they come in just in pain with the one third molar. Single unit implants, multiple unit implants. That's something that we can work through with associates. I've definitely trained associates and shown them how to create their own surgical guides, position the implants where we want them, fixed, removable pros, just basically the whole array of experience. And I think that that's one of the advantages of coming here is that you're going to get to see and do a lot of dentistry.
Very cool. So you kind of have the core chips of restorative dentistry, but I'll call it specialty toppings, to use one of my Nacho things,
Yeah.
of being able to do molar root canals, third molars. And I think that's really an awesome opportunity. So, you've outlined why you need an associate. That's clear. Compensation, strong procedures, but dentists are people too. My wife is a retired kindergarten teacher, and we thought our teachers lived in the back of their classroom and just woke up to teach us, right? And I think some of our patients think we sleep in our own operatories, but we have real lives outside of our offices, right, Dr. Seth? So take off your dentist hat and just say, if you were taking this job and you were moving there, what are some fun things to do? Where might you live? Treatment plan, they're outside the operatory fund for me.
Yeah, I mean, we work to live, right? I
Yeah.
mean, that's why I'm here. I love it here. In under an hour, I can be at 10,000 feet camping in the cold weather. I think if people think of Arizona, they're like scorpions and hot weather, and
Yeah.
we've got pine trees and cold weathered, hiking, mountain biking. Personally, big into the hunting scene. But I've got kids, we love to go to the lake. We go to the lake and do wake surfing. Mexico, I don't know, we love to go down into Mexico. We're about an hour north of the border, and we can go down and do some fishing, open water fishing, and scuba diving down in Mexico too. It's just a great little community, family oriented community. The Friday night football lights, my son's on the high school
Cool.
football team, so that's a big thing. Everybody goes out and goes to watch football games on Friday nights, and a lot of sports, that my kids are involved in. It seems like sports run my life right now.
Yeah.
So
Sounds fun. You get to be a spectator and watch all of that. And also you've outlined really, a lifestyle for people who like to do that. They really can embrace that outdoor lifestyle, but still have a sense of community, it sounds like, being there.
very much so. I think community is very important, and really what we're looking for in an associate is somebody that wants to be a part of the community. And you're going to be treating my cousins and
Yeah.
everybody's knows everybody's still feel, like I say, we're growing, but definitely a community culture here.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you sharing with me, Seth. Really awesome. You've shared a lot about your job. People can text Bridge to 215-798-9897 to apply for all these positions. They also can check out what is happening with your job here on this image on the screen, from $175,000 to $300,000 a year, yearly pay, relocation bonus, mentorship, and clinical autonomy. So I really appreciate you sharing with us here today. And if there's anything else we can do for you, please let us know. But Dentist Job Connect is committed to finding the right associate for you. Thanks so much,
Thank you,
Dr.
Dr.
Seth.
Goodman.